I'm tired.
20 seconds left in the match. Down by 1. All I need is 1 takedown to win. Breathe. The stakes are high. I'm tired. If I win, I may receive satisfaction and great recognition, which can last a lifetime. If I lose, then it will linger with me for the rest of my life. I'm tired. Just breathe. I can't. My family and friends have come to watch to support me. My coaches and teammates are depending on me. I am so damn tired. My exhaustion is met with the compelling urge to give up. More tired than I've ever been before. Tired to the point where everyone and everything around me is blurry, including the reason I'm competing in the first place. All I want is relief and some water. Water is what I need. I need to escape from the situation. 2 distinct potential outcomes, and the decision is up to one person. This is it. My decision. What would you do? What did I do? In 8th grade, I weighed 78 pounds and was 4'10". Known to be the smallest kid in school, I faced hardships. Kids picked on me. Kids doubted everything I tried to do, particularly athletics. And others simply just found ways to make my life miserable. Deep down, I knew I could compete. I knew I could do anything that I had set my heart and mind to. Others made it hard for me because I was sensitive to their comments and opinions, and this always stuck in my mind. I am who I am today because of this most trying period in my life. One day in English class, one of my friends encouraged me to pursue wrestling because of my small size. Once he explained how you only compete with people of the same weight, I knew from that moment on that wrestling was to be my sport. Upon announcing my choice, I was immediately subjected to criticism, laughter, and mocking from others. But I knew that I could succeed. Today, I have become one of the most competitive wrestlers at Los Gatos High School. In order to accomplish great things in this world, you will be exposed to criticism, pressure, and other forces working against you, and figure out how to use them in your favor. This is the same situation for wrestling as well. Additionally, if there is little challenge along the way to reaching your goals and no one pushes you to be great, you will never be.
In reaching any goal, one must possess determination. Through determination and hard work, anything is possible. On the road to success, any individual will always question their desire to reach the top and face hardships along the way. Therefore, the strongest of individuals will persevere, while the weakest will fail. This idea relates to anything in life, especially through the wonderful game of ping pong. Ping pong requires sweat, fitness, tears, and determination to become the best. Nothing is given to you in the game of ping pong. When I first started playing, my skills were undeveloped. My friends were all better than me, constantly patronizing me for my lack of paddle skills. Every day someone would host a ping pong tournament. The winners was considered the Yoda of ping pong, and I stayed that way until he was defeated. I, however, was always the first one knocked out of the tournament. I sucked. I was so accustomed to losing by 15 points or more, I had no true reason or urge to improve. After a while, my friends began to make fun of me for my horrible way of playing. At one point, I could barely even serve the ball, I was so bad. But it was these degrading comments and tough defeats that ultimately gave me the motivation to become great. I was sick of being made fun of so bad, I finally realized it was time to work hard towards my goals. That summer, I bought a table and worked every day. Day in and day out, I continued to improve my skills, but of course, reaching this goal was not at all easy. It took many failures to create the true master-minded ping pong player I am today. But it was this hardship that I faced that kept me determined. Of course, I would question my desire to work. Who wouldn't? However, I countered that doubt by thinking about the losses and name-calling I suffered in the beginning of that summer, which would always cause me to push through it. After months of practice and hundreds of losses, I knew it was time to test out my skills. I had been improving all summer long. The next tournament was to be held at the AJ Trapani's house. I came into the first match not confident, but curious on how I would do. Right out of the gate, I began to crush my opponents and continued that momentum throughout the tournament. Eventually, I had reached the championship match, completely shocking all my friends. The final step to becoming Yoda was tough. Back and forth, AJ and I traded points. Eventually, we had reached deuce. Surrounded by all our friends, I used my backhand spike that I worked on for so long to ultimately defeat AJ. While all my friends sat in disbelief, I knew I had become the new Yoda. That being said, there is no better feeling than reaching the top after working so hard and going through so much adversity to reach it. Therefore, hard work will always pay off. Now that I am at the top, the best ping pong player, I now realize that the journey it took to reach the top was the best part about it.
People who go through the motions, seeking the easy way out and agonizing along the way, never truly live. In the middle of any grindy climb, one may never realize how fortunate they may be to even have their experiences in the first place. It's up to you to decide what to do in every situation by leveraging your talents, thereby maximizing your potential. Overall, it's up to you to decide what you want to do, where you want to go, and most importantly, why you do it, and who you are becoming through the process. Just as Jake suffered hardships and doubt from others as well, we both used this to our advantage and stuck with what we love to do.
It may not have been enjoyable while we were in the moments of hardship and hard work, but these are the things that make us better, and these are the things that we look back on and are most grateful for. As Mahatma Gandhi once said, first they ignore you, then they laugh at you, then they fight you, then you win. This means that others will do whatever they can to get in your head and stop you from succeeding, including refusing to acknowledge that you even exist from the outset. By recognizing that the naysayers are an indication that something important and meaningful is being accepted, we can use them as motivation to push through when we feel like giving up until we ultimately succeed. Thanks for listening.
Now I mean Superman.